The Russian Woodpecker was a powerful pulsed, broadband and intermittent shortwave radio signal which originated from the Soviet Union. It was first heard in the early 70s and was so powerful that it could be heard on shortwave radios all over the world. The signal was nicknamed the Russian Woodpecker because of its distinctive woodpecker-like sound. The Russian Woodpecker was a source of great mystery and speculation. No one knew for sure what the signal was or why it was being broadcast. There were a number of theories, but none of them could be confirmed. One theory was that the signal was used for military purposes. The Soviet Union was known to be developing new weapons, and some people believed that the signal was being used to test new jamming technology. Another theory was that the signal was used for scientific research. The Soviet Union was also known to be conducting research on the ionosphere, and some people believed that the signal was being used to study the ionosphere. Still another theory was that the signal was simply a propaganda tool. The Soviet Union was known to be engaged in propaganda war with the West, and some people believed that the signal was being used to intimidate the West. The Russian Woodpecker turned out to be the duga, which was an over-the-horizon radar system built by the Soviet Union. It was used for early warning of ballistic missile launches and was operational from 1976 to 1989. The duga radar was a massive structure consisting of a series of parallel metal towers. The towers were arranged in a semicircle and were located in the Ukrainian SSR. The radar was so large that it could be seen from the space. It worked by emitting a powerful radio signal. The signal would bounce off the ionosphere and would be reflected back to the radar. The radar would then use the reflected signal to determine the location of a missile launch. The radar was a very effective system and was able to detect missile launches from long distances. The duga radar was developed in the early 1970s. The Soviet Union was concerned about the threat posed by the United States Minuteman intercontinental ballistic missiles. The Minuteman missiles were capable of reaching the Soviet Union from anywhere in the United States, and the Soviet Union needed a way to detect them early. The duga radars were very effective at detecting missile launches. They were able to detect missile launches from long distance and were able to distinguish between missile launches and other type of radio signals. The duga radars were also very controversial. The powerful radio signal emitted by the radars interfered with the radio communications and was a nuisance to people living near the radars. The duga radar was decommissioned in 1989. It is now a popular tourist destination and is a reminder of the Cold War era. The radars is a symbol of the Soviet Union's military might and were a key part of the Soviet Union's early warning system. It now acts as a reminder of a time when the world was on the brink of nuclear war.